We play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome to episode 5 of Dark Heresy, Shadows Beneath, our role-playing game show set in the 42nd millennium of the Warhammer 40k universe, using Dark Heresy 2nd edition rules. I am your games master, Matthew, and this is our motley group of adventurers, our super intelligent, super perceptive group of acolytes working for an inquisitor.
What was nice?
What? No, just joking. Just kidding. It's these guys. But anyway, if this is your first time watching, welcome. Stop. Go back and watch the first episode so you have context to all the craziness that is going on. However, we are still going to do a recap of what happened last week. I'm sorry, I just put some M&M's in my mouth I shouldn't have yet.
Nom 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 nom.
There we go. We're going to start with a recap of what we did last week, and then talk about the upgrades that the characters may have taken, except for Chris, who didn't know. Apparently. I guess he wasn't here last week. And Aaron, who chose not to, saving up for something better. And Steve, who's got a new character, newer than last week.
Newer.
And we're gonna work a little less hard to get him into the party. Meaning, I'm not giving these guys a choice. It's just we're just gonna get over that part and just move on with the story. So let's do a recap. This shouldn't take long. Who wants to start? Where did we start?
I got
week?
this.
And don't give me a recap of the
I
one
got
before
this.
last week, like we normally do in our recaps. Where did we start last week?
So we
Right after the Gene Stealer.
Yes, there we
that's
go.
right.
There
Okay,
we go.
we started the Gene Stealer. Stalker. You're right.
Stalker.
So we started the Stalker. We were all. I was near death. Who else was near death? Near death. Literally dead. So that was. What was your character's name? Previous one? Can't remember.
Denver Circuits.
All right. Yes, it was
He got-
Space Priest.
He got no votes. No votes.
He died. We then kind of collected ourselves.
Literally.
Yeah, pieces
Literally.
of yourselves.
Then we proceeded, we figured the best, we collected the spore, the large collection of spore, and we figured the best plan of action was to get back to the main settlement, or to the warden, at least that whole, the apothecary, because actually we needed, apothecary? Yeah, because we needed healing. So we did that. On the way, we wanted to find an alcove, because I wasn't entirely stable, and I don't think Terry was.
I was.
Harry was legless.
Legless. That's right, you had no leg.
Yes.
So we found an alcove
Well, it wasn't legless. He had
in
one.
these tunnels on the way back
Can't say legless.
Leg. Less
where
than usual.
Let-
Cassandra healed us. I'm trying to remember
Can be
names.
sure,
I'm bad
can
with
be.
the names. Where Cassandra had essentially stitched me up because my injury was on my chest. So,
You're more stitches than flesh right now, I think.
yeah, I was awake while this was happening, so it was like, ow, ow, please stop. And as that was happening, Josh's character Holden was with
Yeah, let's switch to somebody else.
Keevan.
Lucas doing all the talking. Cork, what happened next?
Chris stole all the kills.
No, he didn't.
because-
Well, hold on. What happened before that?
All right. So,
In order.
so Luke and I are getting stitched up, and Chris's character, whose name I forgot, Keevan, and Holden.
Wow. After 5 episodes, or the 5th episode, we still don't know each other's names.
After 3 years, I still don't know their names. So they set up camp at the entranceway to the little alcove that we were hiding out in, and we were starting to get ambushed by some sort of figure.
You were being ambushed.
We were being
We were
followed.
getting, we had somebody they were trying to track us down.
Yep.
So you think?
I would assume.
They
Well.
were.
Chris took on that opportunity to show how awesome he was with the sniper rifle.
Ventilating their heads.
Yes.
Decaffeinating them.
Yep.
You did a wonderful job.
You did a fantastic
Well,
job.
yeah, and
And Holden
And
took out
Holden
a
took-
couple,
Holden took
couple
out a
critical
couple.
shots.
Yeah, 2 critical shots with my Massive Bliss skill 28.
That was impressive as well.
It's pretty great. Okay, so you took out that party of people looking for you. Then what happened?
We gathered up our party, got back to the subway, made our way to the apothecary, and then the apothecary, we showed him we had a whole whack ton of drugs. And
He got excited.
Got excited, of course. So we start stitching up these guys. I couldn't find a USB to plug my gun in. And Then we got back onto the topic of the drugs, and we gave Terry a little dosage, and in fact, because of the purity of the drug, there was like really no side effects, and he wasn't feeling anything from the drugs, but
Starting to build up a tolerance.
probably. But Holden could detect like a psychic presence or a signal coming from him or connecting to him
To
or
him, almost.
to him and
Flowing around him.
Yeah, something that wasn't there, all of a sudden was there now, and because of the drug, or at least we assume it's because of the drug. Further testing really should be FDA until it gets FDA approval.
Oh, I got a new leg.
And yeah, well, of course, we got to the apothecary. I mean, he got new pecs, you got a new leg.
No, he didn't get.
I didn't get
New
new pecs
pecs.
yet. I don't
He's
need.
working on that.
Oh,
This is only a rumor. This is like everyone just going.
Yeah.
There's
It's
something
on,
wrong-
it's on his wish
if you get
list.
new pecs, so make sure they got like machine guns that come out.
It's like there's something wrong with my chest. Everyone keeps telling me I need new pectorals. It's just,
They're missing.
But yeah, so
oh, they're right here. They're fine.
They just cut up a lot.
and so we finished there, and we ended trying to figure what the heck did we do. Oh yeah. Then we spent the rest of the time wrestling with somebody.
Yan,
Yan, Scarface,
my buddy.
his buddy. Didn't work out. Prison guards ended up just lashing him.
Beating him.
It was pretty morbid, actually.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. I mean, like, he started scrapping everybody. I didn't jump in because it's just sad. It wasn't necessary. I just ended up killing him.
It was nice to not be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah. So it didn't work out. Regardless, it didn't work out for him, Scarface. And
So we're still going through applications.
we're still accepting applications. We're still accepting applications for our band. And
And what did you guys decide to do by the end of it?
by the end of it,
What is the course of action that you think
Gang
you're
war.
going to be taking?
Anton wants to frame up the figureheads of
And now we're going to play
Ceremite.
Necromunda.
the Ceramites and the what is it?
Forsaken.
Nah.
And start a gang war between them.
Only to stop the quota, so the warden will actually start doing something with his life. Like, it's the worst.
No, you haven't talked to
So
the
he's
warden
got,
recently.
so you got beef with the warden.
I
for some
suggested
reason.
talking to the warden. They didn't go for it.
I also suggest talking to the warden.
No, you didn't.
I do now.
You had trouble with one guard. I don't think upsetting the entire population or all the guards would be a good idea.
No, they won't know it's us.
Oh, that's obviously.
Yeah, they're gonna just
Right.
fight gang war.
It's really good at subtlety. I'm not going to tell you what your subtlety rating is right now, but it ain't good.
Is there a negative in front of it?
No. Can't get that.
Yeah. So I mean, it didn't work out with him.
Are you
And I
sure?
think that's where we pretty much ended. Where basically it just wasn't. He was.
Oh, and Matt rage quit.
That did throw his papers.
Oh, he didn't like the idea of gang war. But it made sense.
So yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. That's where we're at. And again, I think it was another somewhat lateral move. We didn't make any more progress. Again,
You made progress just for the fact that you got back and you're not
Woo!
dead.
Yeah, we're not dead. Yeah, sure.
You may have, failed to get much information from the whole ordeal
Sure.
when there was several ways that you could have. But you're alive.
Right.
So at least there's still the opportunity to
Not
move
all of
forward.
us.
But let's put it this way. The title of last week's episode that I made was Mostly Healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, that was the title, was Mostly Healing.
Yeah, mostly healing and then mostly getting beat.
Yeah.
And then more healing.
And now he has to heal. So mostly healing.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a good recap. I think that about sums it up.